Hey Neil, this is a video I just wanted to share. If you are getting a license to Tableau, I wanted to stress something. You kind of have two choices here. One choice is to get a private license. If you get a private license, that means you and your students, depends, but you or your students can actually get a private install of Tableau on the machine of their choice. If you want to do that, watch the video that's associated with this, with the video that shows you how to do this, because I'm going to hit that in a second. This is if you want a private copy. It's good for a year for you, and it's good for a year for the students. After that, it's renewable as long as you continue to teach and they continue to be students. If you don't want to hassle with loading any kind of software of any kind, you can use the labs version, you or the students. If you use the public version, then you can use VMware the same way that you use virtualization to get to your PC in your office. You can use your virtualization software. I believe it's called Horizon View Client. Mine's called View Client. And then the other product is, I think the one that they're currently downloaded is called Horizon View Client. IT support can help you with that. But it sounds like you may already have it. And you can use that to access from your PC, right? From your PC, you can access the lab public version of Tableau that's running. Alternatively, I just point this out that the students too, I wouldn't recommend it for you, but the students can actually go to the lab and run this public version of Tableau. But let's talk about, with this video, let's talk about getting a private copy and what that entails. I'm going to send you a link that says license request form. What you do, and forgive me if you've already done this, this is a repeat. But what you do is just hit control, hold control, and click on it. And this takes you automatically to the Tableau for teaching get licenses. So here it's pretty self-explanatory. You put UNT, name of instructor, your email account. Here you put a link to your faculty profile. They're trying to validate that you truly are a faculty member at UNT. So you want to go ahead and put the link to your faculty profile there. See, the only really tricky one here is license type. Let me scroll down. License type, I wouldn't recommend you do this one for evaluation. This is an instructor license that's used just to evaluate for your class. I think you need to, we're not at the evaluation phase. We're at the go ahead and load it phase. What I would recommend is don't do these lab versions, because these lab versions mean that you want a server copy that's available for public use for anyone who's in that lab. Well, that's what I just discussed before being public. We don't want that. What you want is this one, student licenses for personal computers, private computers, and instructor license. So you want an instructor license, and you want your students to have licenses as well. Go ahead and request licenses for them. I've already requested licenses for your students, but it's not going to harm anything. We could use a few extra licenses anyway for students, and that's not going to harm anything. What I would recommend is choose this, and then when you come here, it's going to have the course title. So go ahead and put your course title, put the course start date, and put the course end date, and then the number of licenses you need for your students. If this process should fail, don't worry, because like I said, I've already got licenses lined up for your students. Go ahead and request this, though, because I think we can use these extra licenses, and there won't be any harm in getting them. Another thing to worry about, or to be concerned about, is you get these student keys, these student private keys, so that they can load the product, Tableau, on their personal private machine. You get them like a week before the start of class, so be careful when you call the course start date, because you're not going to get these any earlier than 7 days before the first class date. So just be aware of that. And that's pretty much it. Then at the bottom here, they ask you some marketing stuff, just where did you hear about us? And then accept and submit. And what will happen is you'll get a confirming email to this email account that you gave them, and it'll just tell you, we've gotten your request, we're going to get you a license, and pretty quickly you'll get your license. You won't get your license a week before like it says here. You'll get yours right away, and then with that license you can load a private version of Tableau that's good for up to a year on your private machine. Just wanted to show you what this looked like. It's a lot easier to explain it this way. If you have any questions, by all means give me a call. I'm here for you. Thanks.